What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? For y'all who know me, my name is Justin, aka Who's Justin. I haven't really been on this channel a lot. Honestly, I didn't know how I would come back to this channel, to be honest. I wasn't going to delete it. I wasn't going to get rid of it because there's a lot of memories on there from when I was younger. For the past couple years ago, a lot of things has happened in between that time. Even looking back at those videos, some of them is cringe worthy, I know, but it was fun, man. It was a new experience for me on YouTube. And I always told myself, when I do come back to YouTube, how will my first video back be? I know I made like a reaction to 2 Chainz's album, and it just didn't feel right with me, man. My spirit, myself, my mind has just been all over the place with just how I'm feeling. I know I'm the same me, but I'm different. It's like a rebirth of me. And I always thought to myself, like, how would I come back on this channel? And I wanted something meaningful. I wanted my content and just to be more purposeful, more meaning into what I'm speaking. So yeah, that's why I always kept the channel up. I'm like, man, like, I don't want to come at my first video to be a reaction. I don't want it to be like a gaming video. I want something to have meaning. And my mind has been open since like 2010. Let me just get to it. Like my mind has been open, but the way I always felt like I was different. Just a different kid, just the way I think. I'm not gonna say people see me as a leader, but I'm just different from the crowd, man. I've always been like that. The selective friends that I have, me bringing certain friends, mixing them with different friends, and they clicking, and I got friends from both sides, being friends with each other, being cool with each other. I'm caught up in the mix. Like, I'm not really in tune with what everybody else doing, but I associate with everything, and I'm a part of everything, But I feel like I've always felt like I was an outcast. I've always felt like that. My name, I made myself the outcast. I think like when I was in high school, like on Facebook, when Facebook was really popping. You know how your middle name, you could change it to whatever. Like at first I was like Jay the Monster or something like that. Then I was Cool Ninja Jay. I'm always a cool ninja. Ninja has always been my thing. But and then I put myself as an outcast. I always felt like I was an outcast. And so ever since Absol put out Control System, probably about 2010, 2011, that's when my mind started to shift, just like thinking like of just different stuff, not the norm, just like life, God. As far as you guys, I know you guys don't know, like I was raised, and I'm not gonna say like I wasn't really raised in like a churchy family, but I went to a Catholic school, I did go to church on Sundays. There's nothing wrong with that sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. I went to a Catholic school and things like that, but certain things just didn't really click until later down the line. I started thinking about it, like, certain things in my life just started to line up, and as far as how I think. And a couple of days ago, John Witherspoon passed, and it's terrible. Like, as you can see back here, I got Wayans Brothers playing right now, because it was monumental. Like his life, the things that he brought, with him acting, it just brought millions and millions of people together, and it really affected me. Like, not like in a hurtful way where I was sad. Like, I was sad for a little bit. Like, I'm like, damn, like he passed away. But I really started to think like he affected millions of people's lives. His soul would never die. His soul would never die. Like, even though it's sad that the people that he touched, and then like even like on Instagram, you look at all these pictures that he had with different people, all different kinds, comedians, these regular people. Like my barber, he just seen him like 2 weeks ago at a comedy club out here in Northern California. I think he seen him in San Francisco. Like, that dude was always on the road. John Witherspoon was always on the road. I just literally just seen an interview with him with D.L. Hughley, and he was saying like he was on the road like 42 weeks out of the year, and it's 52 weeks in the year, or he said he worked 47 weeks, something crazy. He was always on the road. He was 77 and he worked non-stop. And I'm not saying that's why he passed away, but I'm not saying he overworked himself, but he worked a lot. He was you can see in the interview that he was trying to say that he didn't want to work so much, you know what I'm saying, with his agency or whatever. But the point of this video is I've been thinking a lot about life. I've been thinking about life a lot. You know, how I'm gonna go, like death, and I'm gonna bring all these topics to the channel because I want to kind of diverge it from reactions and video games and stuff. I'm bringing that back to the channel, but I want to get down to like the real stuff, like the real conscious stuff, because I always thought like this, but I feel like I don't have people to talk this stuff with, because everybody's just stuck listening and worrying about stuff that don't matter. Fake stuff that don't matter to me, you know. Just different topics in the world, you can tell like different stuff is fake, and like, why are you worrying about this stuff when there's real stuff going on? You know what I'm saying? Like the people that are aware of what's going on in the world and aware with the politics and the media, things like that. But anyway, at work, I work at a casino. I do audio video work there, so I do with a lot of live concerts. Like I'm on the cameras. I work with a lot of the video content, things like that. Production wise, like really big names. Pitbull, I directed that concert. Mace, who else was there? In Vogue, and all those people. Like I was on the camera. Like I do like a lot of stuff dealing with major artists that come to the casino. It's a very big casino, 4 Diamond Casino. Very big casino. And I have a coworker there. He's pretty much my friend now, and we got really close. Like he's an older guy, and but he won't tell you that. But we get into these real deep conversations of just life, extraterrestrial type of things, the meaningful things in life, like what we should be worrying about in the world. And he's a really like, this guy's like, he's amazing, man. Like he's an artist, and he's truly a good friend. And we talk about just life and just different things that we should be worried about. And we talk about, I asked him a question, and I forgot what I was watching. I'm having a brain fart right now. I forgot what I was watching, but it was talking about your purpose. Like, what do you want to leave this earth? Like, when you leave this earth, how are people going to remember you? You know, what do you want people to remember you? I think it was an interview with, I think it was D.L. Hughley, or I forgot the interview I was watching, but they was talking about how this person passed away. Oh, I think it was Immortal Minds. I was watching his YouTube channel. He has a really good YouTube channel. He was talking about how he had a friend that, I think his mom passed away, but all these people came to the funeral, like tons of people, and just had different stories of his friend's mother, and how, you know, everybody has something monumental to say. It was very impactful. Her life, that her life impacted all these people. And then he said there was a homeless guy that he used to talk to, and he brought, Immortal Minds brought his son, and on the street, I think they were just walking, the homeless guy seen, you know, his son, and broke down, talked to him about his life and how he got homeless, and he was he was addicted to drugs before, he wasn't now, I don't think, and how that little moment impacted, you know, could impact his son's life forever, you know. And you can have people who are rich impact the world, you know, like LeBron James building schools and things like that. You know, of course, that's impactful. A lot of people are going to remember that. But also, you can have a homeless person who doesn't have really have money impact someone's life. So the point of this video is, I'm not kind of just rambling. I'm just trying to just go off the top, because it's a lot to me, because I think about that. And me coming back on this channel, I want it to be like, I want meaning. You know what I'm saying? I want to have my life I want to have meaning in my life. I don't want to just do this random stuff just to get famous, or, you know, I want to impact people's lives, whether it's through my video content, whether it's me just talking to somebody, because I don't even know what my purpose is, you know, but I feel like I touch a lot of people just with simple conversations that I have. Like, I talk to all different kinds of life, you know. I don't really judge anybody unless somebody does me wrong, You know what I'm saying? Somebody does me wrong, they instantly getting cut off. Like people, I don't know if people know that about me, but I instantly cut them off. Like it's been so many people I cut off in my life, and just me doing my own thing out here in California. Like I've distanced myself from a lot of people. Of course, I still see my friends when I go back home, but I feel like the feelings aren't reciprocated because like nobody comes out and visits me out here except for my family. You know what I'm saying? None of my friends came out here to visit me, so yeah. So it's like I always felt I was different from people, just from the norm. So I just want my life to have meaning and purpose, and I want to bring meaning and purpose to this channel. And I want to ask you guys the question: how do you want people to view you? Like when you pass away, what do you want people to remember you by? And leave down in the comments below, because I really do want to know what you guys think about this. And I just really want people to remember me like I was a good person. Like, you know, whatever I did for that person, whether it was making videos for that person or a simple conversation with that person, or me just keeping in touch with certain people, just me being a good person. Because everybody at work, every job that I have, like, damn, Justin, why are you so happy? Like, why do you be talking to everybody? Like, why do you be smiling? And, you know, I'm known for my smile. Like, even like just coworkers that I see every so often. And I remember I was just in the elevator yesterday, and the lady, she said hi to me, and I had like all these boxes. I mean, I'm in project mode. I'm doing a personal project for my job, and they're like, she was like, why you look so serious? Where's your smile at? Like I'm used to you smiling. Where's your smile? I couldn't help but smile. So, and I just want this to be all about me. But just to wrap it up, just how John Witherspoon affected so many of our lives. Millions of millions, his soul will live on forever. His soul will live on, even though he's not here in the physical flesh. His work, you know, I had Wayans Brothers playing in the back. His work is gonna live on from Friday to Wayans Brothers to the Boondocks and to all the many roles that he had on television and in movies. You know what I'm saying? He always played his role. What he said in an interview, when he was young, he played the young person. When he got middle-aged, played middle-aged person. When he got older, he played the old person. He never tried to step out of his zone. You know what I'm saying? And he always worked. And I'm not too sure what I want to leave behind in this world. I just want to do my part to make it a better place. I want to influence kids that they can be something other than street or whatever. You don't have to be street to make it, or you don't have to become a rapper to make it. Even though rapping is fun, and I'm not saying I indulge into myself, but just writing raps, it would be cool. You know what I'm saying? But there's more to life than just that, you know. And yeah, I think that's it for the video. I did have a couple more topics. I think that was 2. Just finding your purpose also. Yeah, I think I already went through that. So yeah, leave in the comments below what you guys think of the video, if you guys want me to get into more topics like this. But this is the first video of my channel. I told my wife, because me and my girlfriend, well, me and my wife was my girlfriend, we got married in May. I will be doing a video like where I've been at and the stuff I experienced in between from my last real time on YouTube until now. Because there's been a lot of stuff that was going on. My life is great now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even have to worry about money. I'm not saying I'm not rich or nothing like that. Like, all my bills are paid, and like I have extra money to save, and I have extra money to do whatever, you know. But I'm not rich at no means. You know, that's still the goal, you know, financial freedom. But I told my wife yesterday, you know, I was watching a motivational drunk video from Oprah's side. He kind of motivated me because you know, he's a famous YouTuber. He does like NBA reactions and things like that, but he's been doing YouTube for I think 6-7 years. He probably did it longer than that. I'm not trying to, you know, he probably did it longer than that. And I seen his growth from when he didn't have nothing to where he's at now, and he was pretty much saying like, you got to go 100%. I didn't even watch the whole video because I fell asleep, but you got to go 100% of whatever you're doing. You got to do 100% of whatever you believe in, you know. And that kind of like, he said, if you're trying to become a YouTuber, you trying to do it like part-time, or you trying to not be a full YouTuber, don't try to do the YouTuber stuff, then you're not going to make it as a YouTuber. Just whatever you're into, try to do it 100%. And I feel like with me, I hop into like all these different things because I feel like I can do a lot of things, but I have to focus on one thing, and I will do the one thing I do want to focus on is this channel. So I told my wife to wrap this video up that I know it's like my third time saying it. That I want to take YouTube full time, which is go back to how I used to put out content. And my goal is for this year. So since this video drops, which is probably November 1st, it's gonna become recording this in the morning before I gotta go to work. That I want to reach between 50 to 100,000 subscribers. Now, and I want to affect your guys' life, whether it's bringing you laughter. You know, you go through the road with me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like how I used to be. So 50 to 100,000 subscribers in a year, and I want to put out 3 videos a day. I mean, not 3 videos a day. I'm tripping. 3 videos a week. And if I don't reach that 50,000 subscriber goal within the year, I'm just gonna completely stop because I don't want it to be a waste of time. I don't want it to be a waste of your time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going full fledged with this like how I used to be, and I want it to be fun. You know, so I'm gonna have gaming content, reaction content, and the real life stuff that I'm bringing right now, and with the vlogs and stuff too. Of course, you know that's YouTuber stuff. Yeah, so I feel good about the return, you know what I'm saying? Let me get some, it's cracking in the comments, you know, so I gotta get hyped with the high-pitched voice too, because that's what y'all know me for too, when I get hyped. But yeah, leave in the comments what you guys think of what I said, like what you think your purpose is, what do you guys want to leave this earth, what do you want people to remember you by? And please hit that subscribe, please hit that like button for your boy. More content on the way, man. Your boy's back. Definitely gonna have a clothing line. I already got ideas for certain things. Man, it's about to be cracking, man. But anyway, your boy is back. Who's just in his back? You did. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.